Hey friends, long time no see. Man, things have been crazy. Just work coming out of my ears. But I wanted to do, I've been wanting to do this for a while. It's been a while since I got this axe. It's a little marbles double bit. And I've been running it a little bit. Excuse me, I'm playing ball with my little girl Lily. She's very adamant about her ball. It's a very serious thing. So anyway, this is a double bit hatchet. It's not a saddle axe. They do not advertise it as really anything. I got mine off of Amazon. I don't know where other people are getting theirs. It is not a saddle cruiser. This is a more appropriate length of a saddle cruiser, and you can look up the what that is. But this is my saddle cruiser, so it's definitely a bigger type of entity. This is not a saddle cruiser, but the price point is really nice. Let's see, where is this made? I believe it's made in the Dominican Republic. So it's not made in China, which is good. It's got a stamp that says marbles. It's quality for what it is. And we'll get into more evaluation type of things here in a second. But hey, it's put together really nice. The haft is all together. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get up here. It's a hickory handle. And I mean, right out of the box, I liked it. I mean, you get that new whatever, and it smells good, whether it's a guitar or whatever it is. But it was nice. It was packaged nice. I just had I was like, oh, how cute, and that's kind of where the smiles ended. It sat on my workbench for a long time. I was trying to figure out what I was going to say, and so anyway, just unsharpened, I take it out to the wood pile, and really, the first thing I notice is that the grind on it is not very good. We were probably talking maybe a 35 degree or a 15 degree, very, very stubby angle on the grind. This is, I've worked on both ends, but this is closer to what it was, maybe even 3/16 back, not as far back as I took it. This one I've worked on quite a bit, and this one I made 20 or a total of 40 degrees. It cuts much better and it keeps an edge. If you stay with the grind that they have on it, you can't keep it sharp. And that was really my first thing that I ran into. I was folding over my edge for whatever reason. So I started sharpening, and it took a while to kind of get one side of it that would work and stay sharp. You know what? It's springtime and it's cold. I'm gonna go get a hat. I feel smarter. Anyway, so I had other axes to get to. I have quite a few on the bench, so I just kind of put this on my workbench, and it sat for a couple of weeks. And so kind of like this last weekend, I started sharpening on it again, and I really reworked this edge quite a bit and took it back pretty far and got the angle more correct, just with a file and a stone. Nothing major. And I went out and started using it and testing the edge. Now, the first thing that I didn't like, that I don't like, that I understand some people want to have a lanyard on their axe, but this is a countersunk hole, and it's right in the middle of the palm swell, and when you want to get back on it, see where my pinky finger is, or it's one of your fingertips ends up in this hole, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's weird. I don't like anomalies that feel weird when I have a sharp instrument. So anyway, so we're definitely talking hatchet size. Plumb hatchet, just a regular old plumb hatchet that hasn't been used or abused, and put on a authentic Casterman hatchet handle, reproduction plumb. So as I was using this, you know, it's funny how you can look at something and be like, oh, and then all of a sudden you're out. I was out on the stump over there, and it hit me, you know, the logic and the common sense portion of this hit me. So I'm out there and I'm chopping away, you know, and I stop, and I realize what the worst part about a double bit hatchet is. So we'll do this in slow motion. You see what I'm saying? That's not a very good idea. Not to mention this handle is way thin. And I'm not saying this to dog the designers or the company. I think in principle this is a good idea. I don't think the design of it was thought out well enough. But when I'm splitting kindling, which I love, by the way, to split kindling, and I've read it in more than one place and verified it on my own, the hatchet is, in the family of axes, the hatchet is probably the most dangerous tool, you know, of the edged things on a stick. You know, you're close up to your workpiece. So I would say that the biggest thing I don't like about this is the backstroke. The size of this, the backstroke, you literally, you know, you can kind of do this to the side, but you still have a sharp blade coming back in your direction, versus a hatchet, a single bit hatchet, which seems to make more sense. You know, I mean, it's pretty robust, but now the thing about this is this has a little more weight, same length, better feeling handle. I just feel like I have more control with this, but I don't have the confidence in this because I've got a blade coming back at my face. That's how it toots. So I think my recommendation would be, if you want to get it. But I wouldn't put any serious, wouldn't put it to the test with anything serious. You know, you could say, well, we'll make it a throwing hatchet. But look how small and thin the handle is. I don't know how long it would last. So, I think what this is really boiling down to is a second video at some point. It won't be the next video, but I think she's going to go back on the workbench, and we're going to come up with a handle of some sort that is going to be safer. I'm not so sure that we can come up with that, but we definitely need to be on a longer stick. Probably not saddle cruiser length, but even if we were there, we're getting that blade out farther from us. Bottom line, the price point is great. It's a fun little thing to look at, but I'm going to put my thinking cap on and see if I can come up with something that's actually useful. Because I don't really think if I'm going camping or I'm wanting something in my pack. I mean, heck, these were the kinds of hatchets that the GIs had in World War II. So proven, tried and true, a little sketchy. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. What's the matter with you? More coming. The lathe, we've got the transformers, the boost transformers for the lathe. Electrician can't be here for 2 weeks. I've got some more mechanical repairs to make. So we've got some good content coming. Got several custom builds on the bench, axe builds. So we're grateful for those, and we're chugging along. We're working on getting a batch of handles ready for sale. So it's just fun. I think you really have to dig in and follow what your heart says, and you've got to have something to smile about every day, I think. Anyway, everyone take care, and let's be kind, and I will see you on the next one.